emphasize their offensive rebound, how good they are, one of the best in the league. You guys limited them pretty well in the first meeting. What was the difference tonight, especially in the second half? It seemed that they got a little more offensive rebounds.
Well, they had timely ones. Holding that team to 9 offensive rebounds is a good defensive rebounding performance for the night. But they rebound because of Kevin Durant and Russell Westbrook. Those guys put so much pressure on your defense to help, and the bigs got to be out on those guys to contest some of those jump shots, and those bigs just roll to the basket. And that's where they hurt us the most, I think, tonight. Obviously, KD was great, Russell was great sharing the ball. Didn't shoot it that great, but them hitting their bigs rolling to the basket and then crashing is where they get you.
You usually have a set rotation of how you want sort of the second half to go. With Paul playing so well towards the end of the third quarter, was there ever a thought of maybe we would try and put him out there to start the early fourth and try to maybe manage his minutes differently than usual?
Yeah, we did manage him differently. We got him a minute and a half rest to start the fourth as opposed to a 4-minute rest. I thought about keeping him in for the whole half, but he looked a little tired towards the end of the third. I just want to get him a quick blow.
Can you talk about Paul's game? It seemed like he's coming off a game against Toronto where he's 1 of 9 from the 3-point line. It seemed like he took a different approach to this game.
Yeah, he was great in all areas. I don't think he forced a whole lot, but his shot was really falling, and I was searching my playbook the entire night to try to just get him more shots. And when a guy's that hot, you got to keep going to him, and he kept delivering.
These last 2 home court losses were to good teams, elite teams in the league. Really, do you find a common theme in them of things that you need to do better?
Very different games. I thought we guarded Toronto well, but didn't rebound well enough. We hold the Toronto Raptors 4th in the league in offense to 85 points. That's a pretty good performance. And we didn't score the ball against them. We had a horrible shooting night, and tonight was the other way around. We scored the ball well, but we didn't get enough stops.
Paul mentioned habits that you guys need to tighten up. What would be some of those habits that you may need to fix before playoffs?
There's a million of them. Everything that we work on. Screening, sharing the basketball, being in the right spots, flowing, making the extra pass, hitting people on target, defensively, communicating in pick and roll coverages, hitting people on the glass every single time, transition defense getting matched up, just everything that we work on every day.
Okay. You're reaching that time of the year where all these games can be critical, either way. Does it hurt to let one like this slip away, knowing that you were that close?
Yeah, it does, and every loss hurts. That's the simplest answer, but certainly you get a signature win by beating this team in their building, and you get down, your guys battle back, you have a chance to win it late. It would have been a great victory for us. So to not win is very, very disappointing. But we got to lick our chops, lick our wounds, and get back after it on Monday.
Have you noticed any kind of difference or change in their intensity, knowing that we are reaching that critical point in the season where if we don't win these, we might not be playing the postseason? Have you noticed a change in their intensity at all?
I think we've had a pretty good sense of urgency most of the year. Obviously, it's really good right now, so I'm happy with that.
Do you take solace in that you guys have the easiest remaining schedule in the NBA?
Not really. It's better than having the hardest schedule, but we got to win these games. These teams that we're playing don't have great records, but upsets happen all the time, home or away, and we really got to take care of our business.
You remain fully committed to the so-called big lineup, or do you ever have to, with the way Solomon Hill and some others have played, do you ever think about going back?
Yeah, we've actually matched of late because of Solomon playing so well. We've been matching spread lineups with Solomon at the 4, and we've had some success with it. We did it in the first half, and they broke open the game. So in the second half we didn't do it. I have confidence, staying big. I have confidence, with Solo at the 4.
Is Miles, I mean, 10 points, 8 rebounds, pretty solid game. How many rookie mistakes do you see him making out there?
Everybody makes mistakes every game. I would say they're pretty minimal. I mean, there are some rookie mistakes, but veterans make mistakes out there in coverages or reads offensively, and Miles is no different there. But I wouldn't say he's making a ton of quote unquote rookie mistakes. It's been pretty solid.
Before the end of the season, would you like to see if he can play fourth quarter minutes for you once again?
Miles Turner?
Yeah.
Absolutely. That's the plan every game is for him and Jan and our starting unit to close games. If teams are small, then we got to make that decision whether we stay that way.